in our country, we need to develop a research. For that, young researchers has to be developed. Only research institutions, in the sense that only research institutes take care of producing quality research output in the form of good thesis, standard papers, etc. So, as far as youngsters are concerned or the beginners are concerned, they have to be developed, a better exposure has to be given, especially among the students from various research institutes and universities. The way in which PhD program is trained in a research institute and in a university is different, in the sense that in universities the research is concerned is taken at a little more lighter from my experience, even though the program is done with a more or less same type of courses. The intensity, the seriousness that we deliver the course in university is a little more what we say lighter. But the problem there it is that if you produce students of that category, say I will say from my experience, only 10% students will come up. But we have to consider that when students are joining for PhD program, all must be given equal opportunities, in the sense that we have to tap their potentialities and also we have to place them in the research field at a higher level for a better career in it. So, for that we need exposure training program right from the beginning. So, if we consider the case of Kerala, from my experience, the research colloquiums for PhD scholars are very limited in number, even though one is going on CDS at this present time. Presently it is going on, otherwise it is very limited in number. Last year, Kerala Economics Association intends to organize a program for research scholars in Kerala in this background. However, that didn't materialize due to many other reasons. But the real question is that when such a colloquium is organized, the supervisors, then the teachers concerned with PhD research must encourage, rather I will say compel them, the students to attend this, because thereby they can get interaction and also develop good contacts. If you take the case of this international conference on rethinking of public finance, the best thing I would identify is that students and participants could meet the best public finance experts in the country. So, they were very free to interact with the youngsters, students, most of the technical sessions that I have attended, even though the Danes used to give comments in the right perspective, because many people believe that, or many students, research scholars feels that presenting in front of a good economist will invite a lot of criticisms against them, and also that will reflect upon their supervisors. But that kind, even if one receives that kind of criticism, that must be taken with a positive note. That will be one step going ahead for research. So, that kind of a climate is essential for the development of research. Then there are other type of workshops, then conferences are essential to give an exposure for students, so that they can have a platform in such a way that they will be turned out to be a good researchers. Then from my experience, the quality of research depends upon not only on the final thesis, but also how many papers that you produce out of the research. that your research output. So, if you could able to place your paper in a good journal, wherever you come from, which university, that is not material actually, then you will be known by other people. So, this kind of observation is essential for the developing a research climate in our country, especially in Kerala.